Okay, so hi everybody, hope that you listen. So now we are going to see Quickie World 2, which is, as somebody in the chat has pointed out, is a Kaizo, is a kind of Super Mario World hack that is in the philosophy that things is funnier, is more fun if you have to make a precise jump. So today we are going to do the any percent, so we are going to do like the first ending instead of the second ending. Let's go. So let me give me a couple of, okay, so this is ready, so the timer starts with a negative because it's the time that goes between when you go now and the first move of the character. But it's an opening screen, so we really do not have anything to do here. Thanks for the G-Lag. So, as you can see, the first thing that you can see is that we are Luigi. This is Quickie World 2. In Quickie World 1, Mario dies. This is the lore of this game. Mario has died, so we are Luigi and we are looking for vengeance. So this is the second hack from Baldio, which has great music, and it is, if you ask anybody which Kaizo hack you have to start, they will tell you Quickie 2 or Quickie 1. Quickie 2 is easier. So it is easier than regular hacks because it's short, which is the first thing that Baldio had in mind. In Baldio, with Quickie 1, what he was thinking about is making a short hack rather than easier hack. But in Kaizo, shorter means easier usually. A lot of the music is composed by Baldio, and a lot of was is but a lot of the music is from other games. You may recognize some songs here and there from another. In Kaizo, it can be any kind of game, but usually a SNES game, we will say. Also, this kind of music, which is original, are not from a game music, we will say. So we have now in the third level, take 5. I hate it, take 5 because it's hard, a lot. The note blocks are not easy to control, so I have now died once before these levels, but expect to see quite a few deaths in this level. Okay, nice. So I am not by any means an advanced player of Kaizo. By any means, I have started playing Kaizo like 9 months now. And Quickie 1 and Quickie 2 I have started playing in 6 months. 6 months ago. I started little by little, understanding what is the mechanics in this game, and now I am able to be able to play. You can see that this level is very much Undertale or Deltarune, one of these. I am not sure which one. I think Deltarune. Inspired by the graphics and the music. Too slow. This game has a lot of good music. All of the stages has very good, and is very well chosen and ported and everything. So the world record on this category is like 12 minutes and a half, something like that. My estimated time is 30 minutes, but I hope that is more close to 20 rather than close to 30. And I know that the world record on the 100 category has one death. In the any percent category, I think it has none, but I am not sure about that statement. This is the first castle, and by that is harder than the regular stages. The castles are usually harder. And there is no checkpoint by itself, but when you go to the boss room, you will going to get a checkpoint. This is the boss room. The first world, which if you take a moment, the overworld music in this world, in this screen, in this overworld screen, and the next one is composed by Baldio. This one and the next one. Now the song that anybody's more or less recognize, which is from Mega Man. Maybe you do not remember which stage, but it really sounds like Mega Man. So since we are doing the any percent route, we are going to see yellow blocks that they are not there, and blue blocks that they will not be if you do the switch palace. So some of the jumps are going to be harder, but not really. There is a couple of jumps that they really change in between the any and the 100% route, which is something more or less unique. The hacks, usually the switches palace, they are only like a check for the bonus level, but in this game they really try to change some jumps like this last one. But usually there is not really a change. Snake Man, yes, very good chat. This was a Snake Man. This is one original song, which is kind of funny because this song takes a time to start, and if you don't die, you will outrun the music more or less. The music is never going to get in the main accords, in the main part. It looks no, I like that. Yeah. A lot of levels in this hack, and in Quickie 1 even more. There is about P speed, like this one, that you have to have P speed for all the hack. We are not going to see a cape level, there is not cape level here. We are not going to see a Boo House level because this is for the bonus world. I have run the 100%, and whenever I get more or less tired, I decide to do the 20%. The levels usually has the name of the song. I do not know if all of them, I will say not all of them, but a lot of them. This hack is also mainly what is called a vanilla hack. There is not a lot of chocolate. There is not a new mechanics, new enemies, new sprites, but it's common that they are more vanilla hacks than chocolate hacks, or at least for the beginners level, we'll say. Even though this is a beginner's hacks, I will never tell somebody that never has played Kaito to play this. I will tell there is some tutorial hacks. That's the first thing that you have to do. Play the tutorial hacks, and then when you understand what you are doing, starting with this. I started with Quickie 1, which it has a meme by itself, a meme which is also talked about here, because the hardest level in Quickie 1 is Surfing Castle, so in this hack is the Surfing Castle continue. Valio making part of that meme about I can pass everything in Quickie 1 but the last level or the hardest level. I have to wait. Dolphins, there is here a little bit of glitch, graphic glitch, that the dolphins are like doubled. Okay. Orb, one of the first orbs that we are going to see more or less in a row. There is no meaning beside the between an orb and a goal in this hack. Usually, maybe the orb is the secret exit. Here, not. So this level also, which is called RB Clock Tower. RB is a runner from Quickie 1, which I do not know if this is the first or the second or the third, I think, in the podium of Quickie 1. So Avalio also make shoutouts to all to the runners of the first game. So this game, you go up and then you go down. You can more or less, this is the kind of things that you can, when you are going up, you can, in the blind playthrough I guess, you can see what is happening, but you are not going to remember what is happening in the right. But it's like one screen level, but vertically. Another orb. So this was RB Clock Tower, the second castle, which doesn't have a boss. But now we are in the final overworld. We are not going to see the bonus levels, so this is going to be the final overworld. And this is the Sky Tree, as everybody calls this kind of level because of the first. Well, the Kaizo hacks history is like short, because this is really a new thing, a new kind of hacks in a way. So the first hack who has this kind of level that you have to do not stop the vine for rowing, this is called Skytree levels, and also in all the levels that I'm going to show now, because I get the Skytree, they are this kind of secret rooms. That the only way to get there if you do not die, if you get up there with the first vine, because if not, the first vine is not going to be there. So Hot Potato, this is another song that I know about. This is the I don't know if Weapon Factory or something factory in Super Mario RPG. It's a very gray and dark level, in contrast about what we are going to see in the next one. This is a hard second part of the level because the bomb is the timer on the bomb is very tight. In 100% the yellow blocks really help in the last jump, but here we have to be very quick in order to finish. In order to do not that the bomb does not explode in our hands. So this is the other level that I expect to die a lot. Yes, it was another orb, yes. I think it was the last orb was the one on the sky tree, I am pretty sure. So we still have to see, and there was an example that the yellow blocks is really a good help. In the sky tree was a blue block that in the 100% it is not there. Here we are going to see a combination of both of them. The blue block is going to make an awkward jump, and the yellow block is going to take away a safety. This is very colorful, and I think this is Sonic too. I am almost sure. So here we have the jump, a blue block making awkward, and no yellow blocks that it will be make a platform. 100% is more run than 90%. Because this game is so fun that is better to play all the game. There are a little bit of Super Mario World hack marathons. I still have not, because I am new in the world in this scene, so I still have not participated in any. I know that it has been some events in AGDQ and things like that, but I also haven't participated yet. Here we also are going to have at the very last end a jump which is awful in the 80% route, which makes it fun. As I said, usually the blocks they are only for checking if you are completed everything or not. So this is not the Yoshi that we are looking for. Again, Luigi is looking for vengeance, and the last person, the last thing that saw Mario with life was Yoshi. But not that Yoshi, another Yoshi. We have a mushroom, but always that you have a mushroom in a Kaizo game is just for damage boost. There is no other kind of mushroom or power-up, but it is not for damage boost. Because you need a fireball in order to do some strange thing. This is original Super Mario World music, one of the few stages that has regular vanilla music. This is some kind of puzzle game, puzzle stage, kinda. There is a lot more of puzzle hacks, but this has more or less this kind of on-off level that you can grab and jump at the same frame. So you grab and jump, and with the yellow block that is much easier because you can grab and then jump. So this is the last level, Yoshi's Lair. We are in the lair of our enemy, and this level is hard, but it's not as hard as Surfing Rhine, as Surfing Castle by any means. is hard and expect that I will die a couple of times. And more than a couple. Again, this is Think Delta Run again. Oh, I did it. Okay, so good. The escape, as in any Metroid game, we have an escape scene, escape stage. More or less funny because Grandpa World 2 was. Oh, I'm late now. Grandpa World 2 has also a escape stage, and the release was a little bit earlier than Quickie 2, and Valdio was worried about people telling that he copied Barb. I think Valdio changed the music because it was going to put the Metroid music. I think. I'm not really sure about that. Sure. I was trying to be safe and in the end I died. Kaito is a lot about be sure about your decision. You can't do the jump. You can do it. You cannot hesitate, which is something that Quickie 1 is said in a text box. You cannot hesitate in being quick, unless you need to hesitate, I guess. Undertale core, yes. So this is the last boss. This is the last thing that we have to do. I cannot do the quick kill, even though it's the same quick kill done in Super Mario World Vanilla first boss. Now I have it. So very close to the 20 minutes. 21 is very nice. My PB is 19 something. So we have killed Yoshi, which we assume that killed Mario is never really explained. And the other exit, the key exit, was the bonus level that we are going to see in this one. We have here the credits that talk about everybody, more or less everybody in the world, in this Kaizo community, I guess. Then we are going to see, thanks for the GGs, we are going to see the list of songs. This is also from the title screen, and the credits is a Scatman song. In this version, because somebody was asking me about, in this version in Quickie 1, the end credits, it explained that Mario saved everything, but then Yoshi killed him, so Luigi has to make vengeance. So we will see the credits, that is more or less the same as vanilla. A couple of changes here and there, and the last screen, which is something funny to see. The crossword names is very cool also. I think, or at least I want to think, that they try to show that the community is overlapping themselves, that the people competing, people talking, people playing the same games. So yes, we have here this hack. I haven't seen another hack of Super Mario World, so I want to make this game on the marathon. I think that Kaito even if I am really new, I think it's a big community and I want to make some representation of it, even if it's basic level of Kaizo, making the not the easiest thing ever, but at least the quickest thing ever, which any person Quickie 2. And again, this hack is very fun on the music, on the things that you have to do. So here we have. No, I am one screen before. Sorry. We are going to see the Koopa kits, and one thing that you can notice is that the Koopa kits has Yoshi's because the boss at the end was a Koopa kid reskin. So this is the first thing that is fun to see, the credits with the reskins Yoshi's. And the last screen is something that I know that Valdio has talked about. Here is the Iggy and Larry Koopa, which are now the two bosses that you can find, and here we have Mario with the Ace crossed because he's dead, which is again another kind of reference. And with that, I have thank you for being here, thank you for watching, and let's continue with the marathon, shall we?